Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing this fun glitter cut crease look. This look was actually inspired by someone on Instagram who messaged me and asked if I would do a glitter cut crease look. Her name is Aid. Thank you, Aid, for suggesting this look, and this is what I came up with. I had a lot of great feedback on my neutral eye look that I did a while back, so I figured I'd tie that into it and do a neutral glitter cut crease because the glitter really amps up that neutral look, but it's still a very wearable look for a lot of people. And then of course I kept it a little bit brighter with a pop of color on the lips. Before I hop into the tutorial, please go hit that subscribe button. Something great is going to happen when I get to 500 subscribers. My husband has agreed to do my makeup for a video, which will be hilarious. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, hit that little bell too, because then you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Okay, let's get into the tutorial. Because today's look is essentially just an eye look, I already have my face makeup all done. I'm going to zoom in and get started on my eyes right away. My eyes are already prepped with Tarte Shape Tape and a powder. To start this look, I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to start by going into Golden Ochre, this guy right here, for my transition color. So starting on a big fluffy blending brush, I'm going to start buffing that into my crease area and taking it up fairly high. This shade is such a unique shade. It definitely has like a golden color to it. It's very different. It's not like a mustard yellow. It's not a bright yellow. It's a very golden yellow, which is really pretty. So as you can see, I put most of that color on the outer corner and then kind of buffed it into the inner corner as well. Okay, I'm going to warn you now. I'm going to turn down my light a little bit because I feel like this is a little bit blown out and you can't really see what's going on. So the lighting's going to change. There, I feel like you can see a little bit better what's actually happening on my lid now. Now that I have that buffed into the crease, I'm going to dip into Raw Sienna, which is this bottom one over here. I'm still using the same brush, but I want to concentrate that just a little bit lower and a little more in that outer corner. And this is basically like the same color, but a little bit deeper shade. So I'm really just building up the intensity of this. And this one I'm not taking quite as far into the inner corner. I'm going to leave it pretty light and open in that inner corner. Once we put the glitter all over the lid, that inner corner is going to pop anyway, so I don't really need a dark contrast between the cut crease and the transition color. Moving on to a smaller brush, I'm going to use the color Burnt Orange. I'm going to concentrate this on that outer corner and just deepen it up a bit more. And this one I am bringing onto the lid a good amount because this is going to be our transition shade for the cut crease. So it's really blending it into the outer corner of the lid. And of course going in with the fluffy brush with nothing on it and just really blending out those edges. Again, I feel like my voice gets really deep when I'm trying to do this. It's like every step gets deeper and deeper and I'm finally blending it in. Milani's going crazy. For the glitter portion of this look, I'm going to be using the Essence Metal Shock in Solar Explosion. The nice thing about these glitters is that they're so opaque that I don't actually have to cut out my crease with the concealer first. Although I do want to have a little brush on hand to help get it a little bit more precise because this applicator doesn't make it the easiest thing to make a precise line. So I'm going to start by kind of mapping it out with this applicator and then I'll go in and touch up with a little brush. So as I'm getting towards that outer corner, I'm just kind of lightly dragging it out a little bit because I don't want it to be a super harsh line. And then just kind of roughly mapping out my cut crease. So now I'm going to take a brush like this and just wipe some of that off onto the brush, and I will just really clean that up. And I'll also use that to kind of pat out the edge. And I'm just going to take my finger and pat it out a little bit more, and that'll actually pick up some of the product, which is good because we need it to blend out a little bit better. Now I'm going to go back into the Burnt Orange shade and just kind of stamp that along the edge of the glitter before it totally dries. Just kind of blend it out a bit. And then just in case this isn't glittery enough, I'm going to go in with my Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This one is actually in like Topaz Twinkle. It's not quite gold, but the gold one that I do have has almost too much green in it, and that's not what I'm going for. So I'm going to use this one and just kind of go over, starting in the center or the inner corner of my eye, kind of dragging it out. Ooh, she's pretty. I want to make sure I leave my eye closed while this glitter dries. The Essence glitter dries really fast, and you don't have to worry about that one too much, but the Revlon eye art one definitely can dry a little sticky if you have your eye open for this. So I'm just going to leave my eye closed for a little bit. While my eyes are still drying a little bit, I'm going to go into the under eye portion of this look. I'm going to be using those same colors, the golden ochre, raw sienna, and burnt orange, and just kind of layering them in the same way we did the top. For my inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the same highlighter I used on my face, which is the Ofra Rodeo Drive. I love this highlight so much. When I put it on my face today, I actually sprayed my face with setting spray first and then put it on, and it left a blinding highlight. I'm going to take a little bit of that under the brow bone as well. I'm loving all the gold tones on my face right now. I'm going to quickly do some tight lining with this Vintage by Jessica Liebskind Smoky Eye Pencil in black. And I'm just doing the top. I'm actually going to leave my bottom waterline blank. I think this look could be really pretty with like a pale yellow or a gold liner on the bottom. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those, so I'm just going to leave it like that. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara before I put on some lashes. I'm switching it up with lashes today. I'm still using the Kiss brand, but these are the style Poise. I bought these a while back when I went to grab some of my usual number 11s, but they were out of stock, so I grabbed these because they looked the next nicest ones. But I put them on and I actually didn't really love them. But then I saw on Instagram the hack where you take a spoolie and you just kind of rough them up. And I actually like the look of that way more. So I'm going to quickly rough up a pair of these. And I can show you the difference between the two. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but I roughed up this pair. There you can see. See how these ones all lay so perfectly and flat? And then this one looks much more light and fluffy. It makes a huge difference, especially once it goes on your eye. When they're just flat and boring like that, they look really fake. But when you rough them up like this, it gives them a little bit more of a natural look, and they're just more fluffy and fun. See how fluffy and beautiful these look now? This is not what they looked like the first time I tried them on. I will tell you that. They looked a little wonky, but now that I've discovered this trick, I love these lashes. So, if you have lashes that you don't like, definitely try that trick out. Since my lids are kind of neutral, I want to go with a brighter, bolder lip that matches my background because I think that would look beautiful. So this is the Anastasia liquid lipstick in Madison. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love the way this look turned out. So, thank you, Aid, for recommending glitter eye look because this turned out fantastic. Quickly gonna set it with a little bit of my Milani setting spray, make it last. And now I'm off to go swimming in my friend's pool. So, all this glam for nothing, except for to teach you guys how to do it. So, that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed today's look. This was really fun to create, and I'm really impressed with how it turned out. Loving this glitter and this bright pop of lipstick. Okay, that's everything. Bye guys, I will see you in my next video.